Like, you were asking about something, where is the critique? Critique just like to criticize something. You disagree about it, you argued, you say it's wrong, you say like that. He said both of them said informed early 20th century social scientific methods had little. They think that there is a gap in these studies and then give it. So the first one is correct. Provides example of his attempts to address the issues. He tried making the social sciences more responsive to Indian Sikh, argued that's required constructing. يبقى who argued? Him, he tried. Look, thus, based on that, proposed that communist Indian village as the ideal model. He tried to solve some issues. That is correct. Specifically about Indian economy and social politics. This is correct about letter C. The beginning it's thought about the theory, so it's wrong. Again, he said he recounts literary information about early training. What is that? The beginning is wrong. The text mentioned more about economic theories. Do you have economic theories? He said informed was wrong. Something else, not his. You feel that? That means wrong. Sociology very important. Right. Let's try the next.
I think it would be C.
The letter C correct. Look to establish political parties. That is right. Do you know the word advocate? It can be verb and noun. Advocate, noun.
Oh,
Advocate,
wasn't it to support?
to
You
support.
said that yesterday.
But you must memorize the Latin roots, believe me. Any word has VOC, VOK. It
It was
means
voice.
voice, and you support something by voice and actions. But when I say evoke, you see, the same. When I say provoke, the same. You support by words of exciting or action, as you know. This can help you. So that's why I did it. Do we have another difficult word here about the indigenous? You know, they have the same gene.
Mm,
They have,
I don't know what's that word.
yeah, indigenous people, just like they have the original gene of something from genetics, like native people, man. The first one in the country, indigenous people, just like the first people visited the country, the first people, they have the same genetics, same cultures. We'll find this word a lot, especially these studies. You know what means assembly? From the word assemble. You know, assemble.
It's like a meeting.
It could be meeting. Yeah, assemble just like to get together. So it's a meeting like. It's great. Let's go.
I think it is B.
You are asking, but it's a correct, but you need evidence. Overall structure, the beginning. Did he start with a respected researcher, reducing? Yes. Is
Yes.
widely regarded as. Look for the second. Describes an aspect of his work. Look, his most important paper. Is it related to him? Yes. Look, suggest why the work is historically significant. Look for the second sentence, we'll find a lot of evidence. You see, as he mentioned here, why still being reliably decipherable, understandable, explainable. Yes. So it's support letter B. In the beginning, it mentions the paper, no, the person first, wrong. Theoretical concept. So the beginning is wrong. Don't check about the others. Good job, letter B. Do you have any
Now,
difficulty?
Mr. What is the word decipherable?
Decipher, it's, do you know cipher? Decipher just like to explain something in details. Decipher is an adjective. It's like being deciphered. So being
Oh,
explained. Informative, just like to
yeah, yeah.
details. Yeah, utilize, like how to use it, formal word.
I'd say I don't know what its meaning was. I was to say
Let me help you.
making, producing.
Yeah, used to imply to use a concept code. So utilize just like to use something formal. Right?
Yes.
Good job. Now, so this is the part of skills in your test. We need to go to another skill. It's very easy. I'm going to show you a part. This is a questions we test you for a specific point in the text. For example, here, the students wants to explain an advantage. So we need you to extract the advantage only and then find it in the answers. So when you read only for the advantage. Let's find. Now remember, what are you looking for exactly? Advantage. Where is in the point?
I think like all of them are like right, but maybe like I'd go for example, I
Okay.
think A.
A does not mention. But do we have advantage of her calendar? No. Just like tell you what's that. It's used by word. Okay, what is the advantage? What is the merit?
Wait,
Because
Mr. Is it D?
you think it's letter D, but no.
Okay.
It's C. Because calendar dates fall on a different day. Okay, but look, here's the Henry permanent calendar. The question. So your answer could be here. Developed as an alternative to the Gregorian calendar. As so it could be developed, but wait. Because this one can be divided evenly. by 7 days. Calendar dates fall on the same day of the week, which supports more predictable scheduling. That means your answer must
So C.
letter C is the best answer. That's why. Feel it? At least we must find this phrase. Do we find it in A? No. In B? No. C? No. That's why. Feel it? What are you looking for exactly? Remember, you don't have two chances of reading only from the first reading. So before you go, know what are you going to do. About the specific questions, um, we will give you millions of questions. Don't worry about it, but don't worry about the style of it. We will not test you for hard vocab. For example, as you know, common vocab like that. We wanted to emphasize achievement. So we need the achievement only. What is achievement? Let's read. Wrong. Wrong. Um, Wrong. To be here. Now your turn. Focus on what does the question mean. The achievement only. This point it tells you about the video, shows what? It's about the content of the video. It's about her. So we must conclude some information from this point and this point. That's achievement. Multiple national competition. Wrong. Among
Why
her
wrong?
many achievements, prominent, graduated. It's about her background. And his best known achievement, very famous. For YouTube video performance of 3 beats, yes. It has been viewed over 2 million times, yes. It could be achievement. Composer work, are we talking about that? Or what other person? So it's a letter C. That's why. So don't expect we'll give you the word achievement here directly or achieved. Maybe. But to check the notes very quickly. Do you have any difficult word here?
What, Mister?
Do you have any difficult word? Not yet.
Emphasizes means to show, right?
Emphasize just like to focus on something specific.
Highlight, yeah. Oh.
Let's try another one. Of course, we'll give you points. A question. To emphasize a difference between two things. That means your answer must have comparison between both. And must mention both behavior and that behavior of black. So I will read very quickly, but in your answer, we must have comparison. If I give you the answer both, both means a similarity. Both of them share the same. So without thinking he is wrong because he said difference, not similarity. Here, if you find here talks about only only one of them. Now we need both of them comparison, difference. Here talks about one of them. Didn't mention the names of, but look for that. Whereas whereas contrast conjunction, as you know, for the difference. Well, this is a point. Did he mention both of them? Yes. And about the behavior, what is the behavior here? And don't worry, we will not play with untrue information from the text. Everything here, it's correct. But the way of the answer, both similarity, wrong. Here, one part of the question, wrong. Second part, didn't mention any part. So it's letter D. We answered without reading, but you should read, of course, to find the behavior. As he said here, is this behavior directly? This is called easy question. Remember, if you answer the easy question wrong, you will not get high score. Because easy question means low score, because it's easy. So we'll always focus on the hard ones. Let me show you some from the medium style. That's why I would like you to master vocab to answer the difficult ones. This is one of the medium. Look, again, emphasize similarity. So your answer must show similarity, not difference. So look, he said, however. But that means we need to read, of course. Let's read.
D is not.
He is wrong. Look, both. Oh, did he mention the two works? Like many of the two works indeed. Both of them share
Yes.
the same something. This could be the answer, but wait. Um, he said here completed. Well, what is he sharing here? Oh, that means it is. So we found the language of similarity, shared the same, they are similar, identical to, resemble, anything. And dimension the two. That's one. Another question. Whoa, difference again. Let's try.
D.
Let me be sure. Letter D is correct. But how did you know?
This is the
Whereas,
only one that I said. Yeah.
and whereas language. And you mentioned both or not? Yes, that's why. But don't make it rules like whereas, while, different from, it's a way, maybe if the time is running. But be careful because the question is just like achievement, the question like a golden cup. If you answer it wrong, the system will catch you that you are simple level student. Will give you easy question with low score at the end. That's why. So letter D. Now the next one to master it. Here we have another question. Wanted to make and so we need a generalization and the evidence about the effect. So we need both. Double job in your answer. Let's find it. Remember, support means give evidence. What kind of evidence? Would be example, statistics, details, quotation, whatever. Let's read.
I think it is B.
You think it's letter D, and the letter D correct.
B. Um,
Did he mention here the example, the support? Yes. So be careful about both of them. That's all. Is it easy or hard? Very easy. Please go. There is the next.
Wait, wait, Mr. Again, why is D correct?
It has both. Here, generalization and support. It's read. Redesigning a poorly designed safety flag can create a meaningful symbol of civic general fact, idea, as was the case when gives evidence to prove that it happened. Redesigned its original flag to better represent its geography. Evidence or not evidence. Look for letter A.
Okay.
Letter A, you give us generalization. Okay, but where is evidence? Over 100, right, including with flag. Okay, but where is the support? Look, the cat is just here, just one of over 100. Okay, generalization. Where is the evidence? Do you feel it? Here we give you the support as evidence. But what is it? Let's try the next again. Here we need to contrast. See, contrast comparison.
I think it is D.
Letter B. So letter D is correct. Where is the contrast? More than comparison or not? The definition is more restrictive than this one, which does not take size into account. Here we give you the reason, not comparison. Here give us generalization claims with a comparison. So we found the language of more than comparison. That's why. You catch it? But remember, the time in the test is very important. Try another one. We need the aim only. again, always find the point in the points first. The aim. What is the aim? So don't read here. What is the aim?
Is the second one?
So wondered if some could be coming from Earth or not. All right. So that's it. And look, set to determine. Set determine tells you the aim. Whether. So he wants to know that. يبقى so letter C. To catch it. But look for letter B. Before 28, Kentaro wondered if the moon was. That's about the moon or about some of the moon's oxygen. And you catch it, he changed the meaning.
Is
Yeah, so that's why. Feel it? Maybe so that is the point. Put it up. And now, they're both of them, the aim and the how method. Let's try. Sure. For both of them. Album, look
you
at
say the answer would be
it.
letter
As I said, to detect and analyze.
D.
And how
Yes.
about the methodology uses? Correct. Feel it? The time very important. Now we have both of them. So now do you know how the questions are made?
Yes.
It's try one difficult to see how the questions are graded. Of course, difficult means just like the difficult vocab, difficult ideas. Let's read. To compare again. Right. Now let's go to the language. After reading, you will find while comparison and although comparison, but we're talking about the contributions. Here to make sure. Look to make sure.
Uh,
And look,
yes.
both of them with the only sole woman to speak at the march contributions. So it could be letter C. Letter A didn't mention about comparing, just like both of them contributed. And he mentioned only one. Do you feel it? Here we have comparison correct, but not about contributions, about their education background. You know. Here we don't have any contribution. That's why. So it's letter C. Do we have any difficult word here or something?
Um, Desegregation.
Segregation. Segregation, it's for like separation. The no one discrimination in societies. People make discrimination between black, white, poor, rich. This is segregation, separations, discrimination. And the D
Uh,
is the opposite. So for the Latin root, as you know, the Latin root D just like means not or remove, like decode to remove the code, desegregation to remove, to eradicate. That's why he advocate to remove the discrimination, separation with the black and white people. You see it? A segregation and it's not on color only. That's why. What else?
yeah.
You can memorize it. You can memorize it by the similar sounds of separation. Look, SE and RH, shan, segregation like that. That's why.
Yes, yes.
Good job, my friend. Let's try another one.
Sir.
Yes. Look, I said, what is definition? He said here, questioning is a process in which and
It's C, I think.
you think it's C, but the C it's by
Oh no, wait. D, because it said it doesn't have any uh through the star forming gas
but how?
and
Look,
no longer forms stars.
it's letter C. No, because already
Oh
he's
yeah, it is C, right, right.
so your answer must have this one. Here you don't have it.
Oh yes, صح صح. Then it is C.
That means you need to read more in science, just like to feel adaptable to it. Do we have any difficult word here?
Um, no, not really. No.
Yeah, don't worry. The test maker will not test your memory. Everything already explained. Like with music question, I don't know, but he explained. You know it. That's a mean, yes. And here post means after starburst. That's correct. Okay, my dear friend, I will select notes and send you a question with answers, notes to read, vocabulary finds, and essays to read. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Remember, every second these days equals gold, right? It costs a fortune. So take care of your brain,
Yes,
health, and study hard as much as you can. Let the world be proud of you.
inshallah.
Okay.
Inshallah. Now, Mr. I have a question. From
Right.
where can I do like